when to train. Such a common question that I get asked, is it morning, is it midday or evening? Now, there's no right or wrong answer. This is what I will say. I just want to make that clear. So the aim is to find the routine and schedule that works for you and you only. So I'm going to be covering the 3 benefits to the training windows that you can do. So it's all about trial and error. It all depends on what you do as a career, the hours that you work, family commitments, and ultimately what you're willing to sacrifice to obviously get the best results possible. So when I say sacrifice, for example, it's 1 hour with the missus watching Netflix or 1 hour in the gym. It's 1 hour extra in bed or 1 hour in the gym getting after it. 1 hour on your phone or 1 hour grafting and lifting weights. This is what you need to sacrifice sometimes to find the routine that's going to work best for you. So, morning. Now, the positives that come from this, it's an empty gym. There's plenty of equipment to jump on. There's no waiting around. You box it off early and then you can relax in the afternoon. So, you're going to win the day and have a positive mindset and mood, and there's going to be no distractions at that time. So the negatives, training performance can be compromised, you're not fueled appropriately, and you might have time constraints. If you've got children, you can't be going to the gym early doors because you've got to look after them, etc. But one thing that I will say on you're not fueled appropriately, now, you can have pre-workout, you can have a banana, you can have a coffee. There's the option of fasted approach, potentially. As you're waking up early, your eating window is going to be small and you want to make sure that you can digest your food first. So, a banana, little yogurt, a biscuit, something just to give you that little bit of extra energy. So, midday. Now, increased mood for the afternoon. It's not early and it's not late, so sleep can be maximized. Training performance is going to be at its best with 2 meals in. You're going to be fueled correctly. But when you look at the negative, there's not actually a massive list for it. So if you're office based and on the road, you can't actually get there. So on paper, midday is like the perfect time to train. It gives you a break. You're going to have a positive mood after. And there's not that many negatives that come along with it. So it's something to consider if you can. And then the last one is the afternoon or evening. So higher intensity from meals, stress relief at the end of the day, and you're going to improve your mood. But the negatives that come with it are slightly, a little bit worse, should I say. So it's going to impact your circadian rhythm. So that's going to affect your sleep and your alertness. So ideally, when you get home around about 6, 7, 8, you want to wind down. And it's also going to be a busy gym at that time. So mentally as well, you're going to be drained by the end of the day. So it goes back to the morning. If you get it done in the morning, it's done. You don't have to think about it when you go home. And the last bit is just my training window. So just to give you an insight into, what I do. So for me personally, I train 6 a.m. till 7:30 a.m. Because I'm a PT, I start my first PT one-to-ones at 8 a.m. So for getting to the gym for 6, I have to wake up at 5. That's my morning routine. Get up at 5, showered, dressed, get to the gym for 6. So for the energy aspect, I consume a banana and pre-workout. So as I drive to the gym, I've got my banana and then I have my pre-workout. As I get to the gym, get on the treadmill, start to warm up, and then I'm in. So I do this because it works for my working hours. I can sleep better on a night and my mood's increase for the rest of the day then. So the last message really is just find what works best for you and stick with it. If it works, great. We've found that routine and schedule and we keep it locked in. But if you have to play around with it because it's worth it. I've found that morning is the best for me. I feel motivated and disciplined after the session and I've got the whole day to do online work, to go back to PT, etc. So I hope you found this slide useful. If you've got any questions about training windows, message me and we can have a chat.